including people like Ren Zhengfei, Ma Huateng, etc. These people are very famous, and Teacher Li is also featured inside this book at page 366, and whereby you can find a lot of information about what she talks about, the numerology and also the feng shui. So she was interviewed in April this year, Teacher Li's interview. Just now, the short video you saw earlier is a part of this video. The whole thing is 26 minutes long. And you can get a copy of this video if you request from us the YouTube link. So inside this interview, Teacher Li talks about I Ching, feng shui, and also the numerology. And she shared inside there how she changed the mobile number of her own mother back in 2018. So we're talking about how can we have the wealth and success with the right numbers. So from your mobile number, we can actually tell 6 areas of your life. So in other words, with the right mobile number, we can also give you 6 things in your life. So why talk about mobile number? We got a lot of numbers to look at, right? Well, in case you wonder what is this based on, this whole thing is based on I Ching. I Ching has been around more than 6,000 years, and it has been used in wide range of areas. So the most common application of I Ching is in feng shui, followed by fortune telling. We call it divination. Chinese call it Zhanbu, so English we call it divination. So these are all very powerful ways to look at the I Ching and how to apply the I Ching concepts. So today we are also applying I Ching concepts in numerology, and the numbers we look at are basically the mobile numbers. So this whole thing is based on, that's like I Ching is based on the law of large numbers. There's no 100%, but it's about 70–80% accuracy. So we're living in a big data era. Big data got a lot of numbers, right? We got the certificate numbers, but understand that these numbers cannot change. We also have the house number and the car number. House number want to change for the move house. Car number to change is quite easy, just standard LTA. But no matter what, by far the number that we use the most and the number that affects the most is none other than our mobile number. Reason is that we simply cannot live without the mobile phones. The mobile phone is used for what range of users, long periods of time, whether it's working, sleeping, entertainment, or whatever you're doing. So much so that what's the first thing you see in the morning when you wake up?
Mobile phone.
Mobile phone, right? And what's the last thing at night you see before you sleep?
Also mobile phone.
Also mobile phone. The phone number used so much, even though at night you switch off your phone, your number is still being in use because you join many group chats, and in group chats, they identify people via the mobile number. So if the mobile number is used so much, then people are wondering, can the mobile number help me to make more money? So we want to look at, do you have wealth leakages in your mobile number? So before we can talk about making money, we talk about not losing money, right? We all know it's one thing to make money, but if you cannot hold on to the money, what is the use, right? So looking at your mobile number, we can tell whether there's a wealth leakage or not. So today we have a few people, looks like a bit of wealth leakage for a few. And maybe a bit more serious for Albert. The last 3 digits are leaking wealth. So the whole thing is based on the simple understanding everything has energy. So whether it's language has energy, numbers are a form of language, right? So mobile numbers carry energy messages that affect our energy. And even though you're not aware of it, you are still affected by it. So the whole thing is called Yin-Yang Digital Energetics. And it's based on the I Ching concepts of 5 elements: soil, metal, water, wood, and fire. And also the yin-yang balance and iteration. All these are part and parcel of I Ching. We call it application of I Ching, right? So the Chinese look at numbers in pairs. So when you look at 2 numbers, they could be in a growing or countering relationship. So in Chinese, we call it 相生相克, right? So English, we call it growing or countering relationship. So example, you put the digit 1 and 8. 1 is water, 8 is earth, right? Or soil. So 1 and 8 is water and soil. And we know that soil blocks water and water can eat up the soil, right? Correct, huh? Water cannot eat up the other things, right? But water can eat up the soil. So if you put the digit 1, 8 together, it's actually giving you negative energy. So in your mobile number, you got 8 digits or whatever. So we have a few pairs of numbers. So that's how we arrive at your mobile number being positive or negative. Right? So I hope I've given everybody a very clear idea on how do we analyze numbers. Most importantly, we do not analyze the numbers by adding up the numbers. Neither do we analyze the numbers based on how it sounds in whatever language of dialects. Huh? Everything is based on I Ching. Huh? So from here, we start to do a lot of studies. In fact, more than 70,000, more than 10 years, and reveal to us a scary secret. Your mobile number has a direct impact on your life, whether you know or do not know. Once we discover this, we want to do some tests and experiments to prove it for ourselves. So for example, now, ladies and gentlemen, you see this 413 and 218 orange. Based on first look, which orange do we prefer? Let me ask Phil. Huh? Phil came in quite early. Huh? Phil, which orange you prefer, 413 or 218? Phil, can you hear us? If you can hear us, you can unmute or to interact. Huh? Let me ask Albert. Albert, which orange you prefer, 413 or 218?
413.
413. Oh, okay, looks like Albert has some wisdom. Because if you wait for 9 days, you realize that the 218 orange is rotten, whereas the 413 is still quite okay. Huh? And some people do it on the pair. Outside is the same, but once you cut open, you realize that the 218 pair is actually rotten inside. Huh? So from here, you can see that the 218 number is negative. Huh? You can even write the whole mobile number on the rice bowl. The same rice, you find there's a difference in the rice after 9 days. So the one on the right is a new mobile number designed by Teacher Lee, whereas the left is the mobile number of her late mother. Right? So the mother already passed away, and she's using this number to just to test, to prove it for herself, how negative was this number. Right? And some people say, is 0 no good? Anyway, when you got a 0, it's generally no good. Because 0 can also mean something gone, but 0 can also have another meaning. That means you make it very big, infinity. 0 can also make something infinity. Becomes a very big number. Like you put 1 and you put 6 0, that's 1 million, right? So the more 0 I put, the bigger is the number. So that's the complex meaning of 0. So generally, it's no good to have a 0 in a mobile number. And then if you have 2 0, you find that the rice is a bit black. With 4 0, you find that the rice is totally black. Totally black. But looks like today, none of our 4 students have 0 in their mobile numbers. But maybe you have people that have, right? So it's good to know this. 0 is no good. And if you write 1, 1, 2, and 4, the orange is still more fresh, right? So Teacher Lee picked 3 apples a little bit damaged. Then she wrote her mobile numbers there. After 15 days, they are still about the same. Whereas the top right, she wrote 812. The apple is a bit black, crumpled, and soft. So this pomelo has a nice mobile number written. There's a growth of leaves, sprouts, whereas the other 3 don't really have nice mobile number written. So imagine when you use a nice mobile number, you will have growth. What does growth mean? Does it mean you grow taller, bigger? Or does it mean that you can grow wiser, grow richer? Let me ask Christopher. Christopher, is it a good idea to grow younger, grow richer? When you use a nice mobile number, will you actually grow younger and richer? Let me ask this question to Dennis. Dennis Paul, what do you think? So many people would, of course, like to grow younger and richer, right? So what we can see is that there is energy in the number. There's energy in the numbers, and numbers have energy. So the question in our mind is, how is our own mobile number? Is it giving us the positive or negative energy? So now I'm going to teach everyone how to read your own mobile number. You can take a piece of paper and write your mobile number very big on the paper. Something like this. And we are going to analyze the numbers by following some steps. Understand that there are 10 digits, but then we have pairing meanings for the numbers is only 8 digits. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as for the digit 5, is actually the meaning is quite complex. And for 0, the meaning can be even more complex depending on where the 0 is in. So now just to keep lessons simpler, we just skip the 0 and 5. So we just ignore them as though they don't exist. And we pair up the numbers with overlapping. Like the first pair is 8, 7, right? After that, we overlap the 7, becomes 7, 3. Not 7 0, because the 0 in between is skipped, huh? Can, huh? So the next one, we overlap the 3, so it becomes 3 6, not 3 5, because the 5 is skipped, right? After that, you overlap the 6, becomes 6 2, and the last pair is 2 1. So ladies and so looks like all men today, sorry, yeah. So all the gentlemen, this is how we pair up the numbers, huh? So later on, when I analyze the number, we'll also pair up your numbers. But the important thing is that you can use this method to read any number in the world. This can be a house number, car number. This can also be a IC number, and even today's date, 1108, right? Any number you can analyze. Huh? So once you know the 8 sets of numbers, we have 8 types of numbers. But today's short course, we can only teach you 3 sets. If you want to learn the complete 8 sets, then you have to attend our 2 days class, which will be coming on 26, 27 November, Saturday, Sunday. So there's a special discount, more than $1,000 discount. So it's only a few $100 if you enroll today. So there are total 8 sets of numbers. The first set are these. We call them jamming or take life. They are the numbers 1, 2, 9, 6, 4, 8, and 7, 3. And the reverse. So understand that the numbers must be exactly like that, 2, 1, 1, 2. But it can be iteration like 2, 1, 1, 5, 2, 1, 0, 5, 1, 2. So they can repeat here and there, and then they can have the digit 0 and 5 inside. But at the end of the day, they are still called jamming or take life numbers. Huh? So let me see who has jamming take life numbers. Huh? If I look at Sing Chun, don't have. Huh? Albert got 9, 6. Huh? Correct. Albert, you have 9, 6 towards the end. Huh? Albert,
yes, that's right. That's right.
Correct. Huh? And then Dennis don't have. Huh? Few also don't have. Huh? Okay, looks like only Albert has. Huh? So Albert is a very trustworthy person because take life numbers people, they are very kind and helpful and good to their friends. Is it true, Albert? You are very good to your friends?
Something close.
Something like that, huh? And then do things very hardworking, will go all the way, very responsible. Albert, you are still working for people, right? Or self-employed?
No, I'm semi-retired.
Oh, semi-retired. So
right.
If given you a task to do, I'm sure you will go all the way, right? To do until the end.
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Sure. So this is like that. This number can also be quite loyal. Correct, huh? Albert, you're more or less quite loyal, right? Last time when you're working, you don't really jump ship when there's a slight increase.
Long service.
Yeah, long term some more. But such things are very rare today.
True.
Today
true. Everybody change job. Everybody change job 3 years. Yeah.
I think 3 years is common. And sometimes it's not that they want to change because the company not doing well, right? And also because of the COVID, many businesses have strength. And even if you work in a big company, you can be retrenched. Like you work in
absolutely. Nothing is like an iron bowl anymore.
Yeah, last time is that if you join the high growth companies like the IT, you join Shopee, you join Facebook, all these things, you are very secure. But today you'll be retrenched. Last time people retrenched because of the bank mergers, right? OCBC merged with the 2 local banks. That was last time. Today you don't need to merge. Anyway, the world has changed a lot. Huh? So this number also means the money tend to easily get stuck, either lend to friends that don't return or some stuck investments. Don't know whether Albert has some stuck investment. Huh?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Of course, not all will apply. Okay, so this is explaining the take life numbers because Albert, you got other numbers also. Huh? And this one is a little bit rash. And in terms of health, it's more the kidney, liver, and no benefactors because this number is very capable. So we have some case studies. This person, basically, the money gets stuck now because his number is made up of nothing but 9, 6. The 9, 6 keep on repeating with the 5 inside. So it makes the 9, 6 even stronger. So his money got stuck a lot and he quickly changed his mobile number.
True.
This one is with the cancer because they got the too many take life numbers towards the end and something like that. These are actual case studies and then further examples. So some people, they already got cancer, their family members changed for them You can see the numbers in red are the tick life numbers. Our company has been around for 4 years, since 2018. So we have changed for many thousand people. So we have seen all kinds of people. Some people come to us, still got 1 more month to live, also want to change number. Some people, they want to change job. Some people for health reasons. Some because they got lawsuit. Many different reasons. And we realized that tick life numbers is also bad if it's a car plate number, because it tends to be more accident prone. And it extends beyond cars. It goes to aeroplane, also similar, right? Aeroplane lost in the air, MH370 lost in the air. And it belongs to Boeing 737. That's also the model with the most air disasters. Again, these are all statistics, actual figures. And if it's a date, it tends to mirror some incidents like 21st of January, Canada snowstorm, right? And this one is a Myanmar military coup. It's tragic for the people in Myanmar. More than 2,000 people have lost their lives. And Singapore has many disasters. Most of them happen on the tick life dates, if you take notice. So now you may find that, oh, tick life dates are more scary. So when is the next one? Well, the next one, coming month will be 12, followed by 21st of November. And that's it, right? No more tick life numbers. You come to December, you will have the entire month is tick life, because December is 1-2, right? So people ask me, December, which day is tick life? Every day, 1-2, right? The month is 1-2. Whether you put the 1-2 in front or in the middle, it's the same, right? Okay, so now we have finished the first set of numbers. Now look at the second one. This is the smart people's number. They are 1, 8, 9, 7, 6, 3, and 4, 2. These are called 5 goals, or yeah, 五鬼啦. That means very intelligent. Got 5 goals. Let me see who has. Well, actually, Albert, you got a lot of repeating numbers. Okay, Phil got 8-1, 5. So Phil has 5 goals. Dennis got 9-7. Wow. So let's congratulate Dennis and Phil, because you two are very intelligent people. Very intelligent people. Is it correct now? Dennis and Phil, you two are very intelligent because you got the 5 goals. Is it true, Phil? You can interact by unmuting to speak, or you can just type in the Zoom chat room. How about Dennis? Is it true? You're very intelligent, learn new things very fast.
Are you referring to the last 2 numbers or last 2 digits?
Not necessary. You have it somewhere in the middle. So you have those characteristics.
Okay.
9-7 is actually intelligence, good in planning, creative. Is it true? Yeah, something like that? Something along that line. And then also the money is coming in quite fast. Such a 5 goals means hard to hold on to the money, so cannot keep money. And then tend to sleep late, and then not very conducive to marriage. Now this is looking at 5 goals, because I think Dennis, you got other numbers. And for health issues, it's mostly high blood pressure and heart issues. No benefactors, because this number is very intelligent, no need benefactors. We have some case studies here. They have too many 5 goals, so they tend to have some health issues like cancer here and there. These are further examples of cancer numbers. And this number, very interesting. The person already passed away with the mobile number ending in 977, but the daughter continued to use the number, although we told her, but she said young people don't believe in such things. And one day when she got hospitalized, the mother will come and change the mobile number for her. This happened in 21/9 August. So this young lady, after that, of course, believe in numbers. She got married last year and chose a very good date too. Right? So if you happen to have 5 goals and tick life together, it is worse. But looks like today we don't have people having both. Few only got 5 goals, but no tick life. Dennis also, only got 5 goals. That's 9-7. Don't have tick life. But you may not, of people that have, right? You have both tick life and 5 goals, then they may actually have some health issues. Okay, And these are examples of people having the 5 goals numbers. Their family members came and changed for that. And Singapore #1 killer is cancer, in case you wonder, huh? Many night trade girls also use 5 ghost numbers as their numbers because they have this energy, so they will attract these numbers. They're night trade, right? If it's a date, 5 ghost numbers tend to mirror some incidents. Like this 24th of Feb is a very obvious 5 ghost date, right? This is the day that Ukraine was invaded by Russia, and the war is still continuing until today, right? Never ending, huh? Indeed, it is a tragedy for not just Europe, but also the rest of the world. And last year, this submarine with the 5 ghost number 402 on the 5 ghost date sank in Singapore coast, and 53 people perished just like that, huh? You may say, oh, is this coincidence? But whatever the case is, 5 ghost numbers, we better be more careful. Dr. Mahathir resigned on 24th of Feb, Barber 5 ghost date, and lost. Cannot be the government, huh? His party cannot be the government, huh? So if it happened to be a car plate number, 5 ghost numbers will tend to mirror some incidents. If you have a 5 ghost numbers, if you have a car plate number, later you can just read up. I will analyze for you. Again, no 100%, but it's enough information for us to have some risk analysis, precaution, huh? Okay, now let's look at the leaders' number. They are the 1987, 43, and 26. These are called Yan Nian or live leading numbers. And straight away, I know who is the leader. For example, Christopher is the leader because he has 91. Correct now, Christopher? Are you a leader in the company holding some high post? And then for Dennis, don't have. It looks like it's only Christopher. Okay, huh? Sing Soon, correct? Sing Soon. Huh? Sing Soon, if you can hear me, Christopher can hear me, can just respond. Huh? Either by unmuting to speak or not type in the Zoom chat room. Huh? So this number is a very responsible, very strong person, rather stubborn too, right? So they usually not so flexible, and they tend to be self-achiever and very strong personality, but actually inside is a kind heart, right? So in terms of wealth, they tend to work hard, but the income is disproportionate to the efforts put in. So we call it disproportionate income. And a big calculative and a saver. As for the career, they are more into the leadership positions or some specialized skills, right? So that must be true for Christopher, right? Christopher must be holding some managerial positions.
Sorry, just now I can't unmute.
Oh, never mind.
In my office. Okay.
Is it true you're holding some high post in the company?
In a way, yes.
Okay, huh? See numbers very accurate one, huh? And quite loyal and quite focused, correct, huh? Marriage-wise, Christopher, you're married, right? And quite
yes, I am.
No girlfriend outside, very loyal to the wife, right?
I cannot say that.
Okay, never mind. We wish. Okay, okay. Health-wise, this one is more like overwork, so may have some like insomnia or hair loss or body pain, that kind of things. Huh? So benefactors, none, because this number is very capable, not easy to get the benefactors. Huh? So the last line is more for ladies. Ladies having 19 or 78, no good. But Christopher, you're married, so okay lah. Right? Okay, why not good for ladies? Because it's too strong, too young. Ladies, women are yin. So when too strong, the yang will curse the woman, hurt the woman. In fact, we have many case studies here, women having 91 or 78, not good for the marriage or health. Huh? But again, no 100% now. Huh? And nothing is 100%. Huh? So it's all based on I Ching. So I Ching is 64 gua. 64 gua comes from 8 gua. 8 times 8, 64, right? So already tell you it's 8, 80%, right? No 100%. Huh? So in fact, those people with 190 will be worse, those women, not good for their husband as well, right? Again, these are all based on case studies. Huh? Okay, so we have seen 3 numbers, and then some people will say, Andy, what are those numbers that can make us rich, get rich? Well, they are called wealth numbers. They will bring you wealth and also bring you good marriage, good health, cure for your health issues, and benefactors as well. What are these numbers? We'll show you very soon. And now let's take the chance to analyze the numbers, And then I will analyze the numbers. Today, only all men, I don't know why, no women. It looks like the woman today not. Sometimes suddenly all women. Okay, I have your mobile number here, and then we always give people privacy, so we don't display all the 8 digits. So the first one is Christopher 61. Well, actually has very nice number. So yeah, 613913, correct, 613. Okay. Well, this number shows that a very capable person and ambitious also. Works in a large employer. Have a large platform or works in a large employer. Correct, right? Large company, yeah.
Yes, correct.
And also considered as good in eye for details. I wouldn't say good I got eye for details. And then high standards. Cannot anyhow one. And actually want to earn big money.
Always want to earn big money.
Still waiting.
Yeah, still waiting.
Still waiting for it to come. Okay,
Yeah.
the reason I say this is because of 1-3 here and 1-3 at the end. So we normally say that 1-1-3 is very good, but 2 will make it too strong, and then becomes hard to realize. So leads to disappointment. Want to earn the, but actually your income is considered high, but then to you, it is disproportionate to your efforts because you are actually quite capable, right?
Always so, yeah.
But the day I met one lady, she told me her husband is having a very relaxed job, pay not bad, can work from home, and then his job is very specialized, only one person can do. So the boss needs him. And then she said that she's quite free, can help her in the business. So usually people, they are put in a lot of efforts, the income so, but the day the guy is opposite, so not true that everyone is earning disproportionate income. Okay, what else? Okay, this one may have high blood pressure. I don't know whether true or not. Because of the 1-3-1-3.
Yes, I do have.
Because of double 1-3. Okay, 1-3 is very strong. So this is based on eating concept. So eating, everything cannot be too much. Too much becomes overkill, becomes no good, right? Just like we cannot be too happy. Chinese have a saying, 乐极生悲, right? Too happy will create accidents, right? You know, in Korea, they are party, right? Halloween party. Too happy, they stampede, so many people died, right? So imagine they didn't have a party, not so happy, and people down there just like that, then of course the stampede will not happen now. Okay, what else are this number? So may lead to more than one relationship. May. Okay, so you're married, it may mean that outside you still have another good friend. May or may not lead to something, but then because of the 1-3-1-3, so all in all, this one got a lot of benefactors, many benefactors. So this number considered a very popular person, and is considered a natural leader. That means people would like to follow you. Don't need you to tell them, and then you want to get support, people support you, because you're actually quite nice to people. This number shows, quite consider many friends also. Although careful, but not unreasonable. High standards, high expectations, but not unreasonable. Unreasonable would mean that you actually expect people to be like you, everything to the dot. So there's a difference between high standards. I mean, some people, they expect people to be like them, and then people not like them, they get very unhappy. And then they will say things like, are you not happy with me? That's a very funny question to ask. If someone is not happy with you, someone never say yes, right? But the fact that you can ask this question, it means you already know people not happy with you, right? And then you ask this question even more funny, right? This is a very stupid question to ever ask. Never ask this question in the world. Are you not happy with me? Because if people happy with you, you ask this question, it means it straight away make them not happy with you. That's a very funny question. These are very bossy people, but you are not like that, Although you have the 9-1, but it's not like that, Okay, then of course, other health issue may be those 5 sensory organs. What are the 5 sensory organs? The ears, the nose, the smell. Also a bit of the a bit of stress, some stress issues. 5 sensory. I mean, we all got stress. Who does stress, right? And some people will say, oh, Singapore is a bad place and blah, 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 go overseas. Okay, let's look at facts and figures. If Singapore is such a terrible place, so high stress, so expensive, how come we got more inbound migrants than outbound immigrants, right? That means more people come here than people go out, right? Despite here being so bloody expensive, right? So there must be something that we have that other countries don't have, whether it's from Malaysia, Indonesia, right? Thailand, right? India, China, right? Whatever you call it, I'm an accountant by training, so I go by numbers, right? Action speak louder than words. So at the end of the day, this number is actually not so, it's actually not so bad now, just that it may be a bit of disappointment. So if Christopher, you want to find you to be even better, then I would suggest you see teacher Lee, then maybe she can advise you better. But from my side, I am not the passing master. I only analyze numbers. I would say that it's really for you to decide if you want, because you still have some way to go, right? I think you still have
Actually, my number was adjusted before.
Oh, adjusted before. Oh, I see.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So, of course, different master, they look at things differently. So for our side, normally we say having 2, 1, 3 is no good. 1, 3, 1, 3. But then good or no good is actually for you to judge. You're the best touch because you used it for so long. Just like you ask iPhone, is it good or no good? It's for the users to judge, right? If iPhone market share remains the same after so many years, despite some people say expensive, criticize it, that means it's okay, right? So I think the same logic goes for you, So maybe you can have a consultation. The first consultation actually is free. Then basically she will look at your 八字 to see whether are you able to take this double 1, 3 or not. If you can, then can. If cannot, then maybe she will suggest something.
Okay.
Can. Okay. Can. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. No problem. Next one is oh dear. Next one. Oh, Albert. Albert, you're there, right? Just now I didn't know very sure.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, so got a lot of repeating numbers. Oh, got 4.
My car number is also same.
I see. Wow. Okay. So this 444 actually means it's full way, like we call it the name. This one can also means a lot of waiting, a lot of patience. Can also means actually very close to family. So the reason I single this out, because this is 4 digits, it's quite high. Out 8 digits, it comprises such a high percentage. So consider as also careful, and then the ending 96 can means money stuck. Money stuck. So you have 1 9 can also means you are also a leader, right? Correct, Albert? You are also some high positions.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and also means that got good in leadership, that's not say that got some skills, So some income is not bad, and then just as some money stuck, stuck in what? Stuck with friends or investment.
might be more investment.
Oh, so yeah lah. So but it doesn't look like this number get cheated by people, huh? It's not so, huh? So this one is a lot giving to the family, huh? Very family oriented. All right, huh? Hardworking, huh? This one beyond doubt, hardworking, huh? And go all the way. Wow. Especially 99, and also quite patient. Okay, so the health issues, 96 ending generally not so good, huh? Because it's actually thick line, it's actually thick line. So thick line usually have those kidney and then liver issues, huh? And then the 9999 can also mean some lumps or some hidden illness. So the front 19 can also mean due to long-term stress. Long-term stress because of the 91 front, in front. So at the end of the day, I mean, from here I see there's no wealth numbers, and then I also see no benefactors numbers. I don't know what's your first two digits, but then just from here alone, not so good now. So I would suggest you change your nice number. So generally, we don't want to have too many repeating for one simple reason. Space is precious. There are only 8 spaces. If you repeat, cannot put in more things, right? So we want to put in more things, like when I put in 贵人, when I put in like a lot of people coming to you, happiness, that kind of thing. So if repeat, then we'll take up the space. So no wealth numbers, generally not so good. Doesn't mean you got no money. It just means that not easy to become wealthy. So that may lead to some disappointment. So far, okay now. I've read the analysis.
Yep, it's fine, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so okay, if you have a car plate number, you can just read out. So let me go to Phil, right? Phil. Oh, Phil must be European, is it correct? Phil, are you European? Phil Valente, French, is it something? Are you there in the Zoom? Don't know whether in the Zoom or not. Okay, let me see. Oh,
The chat cannot send message. Send to who?
Oh, you can send to anyone, can send to me by just selecting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just only me read. You send to everybody read. Okay. So Phil, I think Phil is inside, according to Jean. Maybe some reason cannot talk. Okay, never mind. This one, the 5 goals is very strong. Okay, the reason I say it's strong, because it has 8-1 and then has a 5 inside, right? And then interestingly enough, that after that it has the 159. Wow. After that 8-9. Okay. So to read the whole thing together, this is a very creative, very intelligent person. And then make big money. And then high spending. So the money a lot spent away. And ending 989 means actually get tired easily. A bit like attract gossip and also arguments. And also some dispute. So actually this number, no wealth numbers. No wealth numbers. And then benefactors, almost none. Very, very few. But can see this person is quite got a large network. Talk for a living. Very good in talking. And also a bit overeat. I can say also overweight. A bit I can see from here. Eat too much, right? So, and then health issue will be more towards the intestine and then the respiratory system. Also got the heart issue because the 5 goals is a bit too strong, right? And then blood pressure, and then some reproductive system. Because this one got the 5 goals and the 8159. 8159 is actually not so good. Will have actually more reproductive issues. And then some hidden sudden illness. Yeah, so all in all, this is not a good number for Phil. So I think Jean will liaise with you to get a nice number. That's best. So I do not know what race you are in, but then our mobile numerology is based on I Ching concepts. I Ching is actually not a religion or race thing. It's actually from China, right? You can say it's a Chinese thing. Okay, so I think that's all. Next one is Dennis Paul, right? Dennis, you are there, right? Dennis?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, good. You this number looks like quite you are a talker, is it correct? Are you in sales or something?
Yeah, in sales.
Yes,
But not so not really
not top sales.
Not top.
Okay. Well, this one shows that you are quite good in talking. So consider quite creative, and also quite service oriented. And roughly you work in those industries. From here is basically those you deal a lot with overseas. Is it correct? You do a lot of overseas things?
Nearly go but never go.
A lot of IT things also. I'm seeing from the 9-7 here, 9-7 here. And then so this one actually earn good money, but easy to lose money. Okay, the losing of money is from the front, because the ending is good, but then the front no good, all negative. There is no positive to counteract. So this may mean so the energy and number will move from front to back and then come back to the front. So although make money, but then come to here, it's all losing money. But easy to lose money, I say, but not until the extent whereby we lose a lot, then becomes in debt, not like that. You are also you're married, right? Correct, Dennis?
Yeah, married. 2 kids.
Oh, okay. So this one roughly can tell. Okay lah. Consider proper marriage. Proper marriage life. No hanky panky. What else? So this one a bit of overeat issues. Overeat. And then also more respiratory issues, and then get tired easily. Because the whole high is a bit too much. You got 3-8, then you got 7-1, then you got the 9-7-1. 9-7-1 can means 8-9-7-1. Sorry, 8-9-7-1. 8-9-7-1 can mean there are some what they call it, dispute with customers, and due to some some issues in delivery. This one also attract bad mouth, and then those 小人are opposite of 君子, gentlemen. They like to say bad things, sabotage, that kind of things. So
yeah, very true.
Because of the 8-9-7-1, okay, you are actually considered as quite careful, but people still find fault. The reason you're careful because of 3-8 people find fault, and then you thought, and then the 9-7 will create some haywire. So money is as a whole okay but then you're quite capable by right can earn more. Just that even you can earn, but the front part looks like the money is gone. But at least you can see that the marriage is okay.
Can be wealthy.
Can be better in wealth, correct? But at least can see
can be wealthy later.
Yeah, you are considered a good husband. Whether the wife listening or not. No hanky-panky, one thing for sure. I'm looking at the numbers. Some people say, is it very obvious to find hanky-panky number? Actually, it is obvious, but sometimes I will not say such words like, you got hanky-panky. I will say you have many interesting romances. Interesting romances outside marriage. Okay, so this one, you got actually big and powerful benefactors, they help you quite a lot. but may have issues with them with disputes because of dispute or some issues with them. That's why these things. So all this considered not satisfactory, this number, but it's not so bad. But then if you are in sales and then you are in, because we want to be better, we don't want to have anything called regrets. Whatever you achieve, you want to achieve them. So it's better to get a good number, the energy is improved, then your life is smoother. So what we are talking about is basically this thing called risk analysis. Although things are okay, then we want to buy insurance, right? It's like buying insurance. Only the healthy people can buy insurance, right? It's those people diagnosed with some illness cannot buy insurance, right? Only people got money that can borrow from the banks, right? People totally broke how to borrow from the banks, right? They must have some assets or something, right? It's the same logic in the world, right? Then some people say, banks supposed to lend money to people got no money. That's called Ant. Alibaba has one company called Ant, A-N-T, supposed to do that, lend money to people that got no money. And then it is not supposed to work. Okay, so I have already finished the analysis of your numbers. If you want me to analyze the car number, you can just read out. If not, then I continue. Today, because working day, normally working day less people. So I really encourage you guys to fix appointment with Jean and see Teacher Lee by appointment. You can see her face to face at Bugis area, or not at Zoom also can. So the secret, let's look at those successful companies and try to get some clues of their numbers, right? Like Alibaba, they have very strong year of establishment, 1999. That means lasting very long. The website name also means platform making big money. And then IPO dates and prices are all designed to make a lot of money. So luckily now, because the share price dropped so much, at one time it was 60 and below 60, but now luckily 70 something. So it's still above the IPO price in 21.4. So not so bad. That more or less could be the bottom of Alibaba. So that's why it created 2 mega rich persons. For the Wanda Group, they have 2 zeros that make their wealth gone. And although they also make some money, but then the wealth gone. So that's why now they are in the huge debt. If you want your product to sell well, the ending digits should be nice numbers like these kind of numbers. So in fact, in Taobao, 149 will sell more than 148 because 48 is a bit thick life and not so good. And 49 is 15% higher than 38, but it sells 10 times more because 38 is actually new size, unhappy. It tends to attract the unhappy buyers. Then unhappy buyers, of course, they got complained. That's why they sell less. If you want a lot of benefactors, this is a car number plate like Li Ka-shing. For Tencent boss, he was given, he used this car to go and meet the investors, and that attracted big and powerful benefactors to be invested into the company back in 1998, very long ago. Jack Ma, this number means open the mouth and become a leader and make big money. That's his car number plate. For Chairman Mao, he was given this number, which also means 31772. That means 开口来才 open mouth. So he opened his mouth and talked to the US president, and that attracted many investments into the country back in 1972. From 1972 onwards, not 1 year. When Deng Xiaoping came on board at the beginning, he wasn't so strong in his position, so he used his car number to show everyone, I'm the leader. And for the current president Xi, no doubt he already very high level, but he still uses car number to show everyone, I'm here to create good wealth continuously. 1945, that's the meaning. A leader making good money continuously for a long time. So indeed, looking at the numbers, and every share has a stock code in Singapore. Singapore has this Straits Times Index 30 component shares. So because of September 4, now most shares are dropped until 60, 70%. Drop at least 20, 30, 40, 50% of their highs in this year. So some people say, still got winner, man. Actually, still have. One of them is CapitaLand, because the number is very nice, right? So CapitaLand restructured as CapitaLand Investment, and the share price is still higher than last year, September, despite dropping so much. And in fact, the numbers work for Mapletree Commercial Trust when they took over their sister company. Mapletree North Asia Commercial Trust, merged with Mapletree Commercial Trust, and then MCT is the bigger one, take over MNACT, and this offer price of 1.1949, that also means a leader making good money continuously. Now it's called Mapletree Pan Asia Trust, MPAT, very big company owning the big shopping centers and the office buildings in Singapore. So you can see even corporates believe in numbers. So indeed, most people say numbers carry energy. The energy will carry creates the results. The results will make our life. This is something that's always there. The Chinese call it 规律. So in English, we call it, this is the law of nature. That's always there, whether you believe or don't believe. No, do not know. So for people that believe, of course, you guys believe, otherwise, why will you be sitting around, right? And listen to this seminar. And then people say, if I believe I want to get a good number, so how? The best is that the mobile number is based on your 八字. So it actually complements your 八字, and it's a custom-made number. Only you can use, other people cannot use. Just like we got custom-made clothes, custom-made career, that's the best, right? So if you use such a number, it basically will bring you good luck. And it's a way that is for us to turn our life around. So many people want to have a better fortune, no matter where they are today. And they try ways like changing their name, changing the feng shui, changing the career, changing their skills. So what in the end they found that changing mobile number is one of the fastest and easiest way to a sustainable change. The word is sustainable change. The reason very simple, we use our mobile number 24/7. And as long as we still rely on mobile number, yeah, that is still significant. So in fact, people say that if you don't change number, the problems may continue and one day could be too serious, right? So our company has already changed for more than 4,000 people since 2018, and they come from many countries other than Singapore, Malaysia, as far as is in USA, UK, New Zealand, right? And people get results, could be after they change the number, but some people, not a lot, some people actually see results before they get the new number. For example, Yuki, 1 week before, she got a new job offer, right? So it happens many times. It could happen for you too, because the simple act of you committing, making up the payment is already intention to change a number that already has energy. And then we have people from Europe. This Margarita, she came to the Zoom seminar and analyzed the number. I said the number no good. And then her daughter number to me also no good, right? And then she changed it and then has good testimonials to share. This Taiwan guy, he already changed his number under a different master. Just as somebody say, he changed his number before, adjusted before, right? So that's not matter. It's a free world. People can do what they want. So our teacher Lee looked at his parts and found that number not suitable for him and asked him to change one more time. Indeed, he changed one more time, and after 1 month, he can make more than 1 million Taiwan dollars. So that is called a very powerful way.
我是台湾高雄的展宏，我当下就说，我是。
Next is Benedict Go. Let's hear from her.
In the beauty and wellness industry. So yeah, previously I chanced upon Andy's Facebook post. I was a little bit skeptical, but out of curiosity, I just have him analyze my old mobile number. And to my surprise, it was pretty accurate, especially with the part about my previous platform. So I worked very hard, but the platform was not bringing me any career success because I could not unleash my full potential of my leadership and my skills. And then hence, it brought me no wealth, no career success, and then even my marriage was affected. So I decided to go down to listen to the talk done by 2 teachers, an NTU MBA holder and also a chartered accountant. Then I realized, numbers have energy also. And they actually are all based on scientific experiments and the law of large numbers and statistics. So, okay, I was pretty convinced, and so when teacher advised that I to change the mobile number, I did. And then I realized, okay, within a month, I changed my platform. My income rose by 3-fold, and then I even during the circuit breaker period, my income rose. And I also noticed my health started to get better. I fell sick less often. My complexion improved. My sensitive skin and nose got better. And also because generally have more positive energy. This number is bringing me a big network of friends, very positive people in my new platform, and also a lot of very big and powerful benefactors. And of course, my marriage started to have more laughter, more happiness, and I realized my life is starting to be more abundant with joy and bliss. And now I can even bring this and spread it to my family and friends and society at large. And I can really empower more people to change their lives. So it's really quite amazing what this small change can do to your life. So yeah, I hope my little sharing has brought some insight to you in helping you make the right decision.
So a small change can do wonders. Next is Gordon. He was having some depression because the son was diagnosed with blood cancer, and he managed to change his number and became more positive and make almost 100,000 within 1 month.
大家好，我们这是生意那边会说比较能表现。
表现呢 ，able to
manifest。改号码也有3个月了吧，所以最近我就觉得运程是变得很好，脾气也是变得很好。可是最重要就是最近有做一个交易，佣金可能是超过5位数吧。 所以是一个好消息来报喜给。
So he said that actually after changing the temper better, because your energy improves, so definitely your temper will improve, And next is William.
Great day, friends. William is the name, and cultivating of human potential is actually my game. Well, before changing my phone numbers and so on, which I didn't know that there's so much of negative energy in my old numbers, which causes a lot of unfortunate things as well, things like accident and so on and so forth. So after changing the new numbers and so on, things are getting so much better because I'm getting a lot of calls from overseas to do training for them, as well as a lot of calls for partnership to actually collaborate and work together. So basically, if you say that you don't believe it, then you better think about it twice, because it doesn't mean that it's not there, it doesn't happen. It may happen. So always prevent than to find cures at the end of it.
So prevention better than cure, what he said. Next is Jet Lee here, and he got results very fast as in the property business.
I'm a property agent, and I also get a lot of new customers through my advertisement.
And then for myself, I changed more than 3.5 years ago. This was my old number, has a 0, not so good. And yeah, so after that is very good results. I mean, these are real results. You can come and see for yourself. For Vince, she saw the digitally message and straight away there is result. Before that, 29 days, 0 sales. This guy run events, and last time easily lose money, but after changing the number, able on some days to earn 10,000 a day. This one got lawsuits. After changing number, can win the lawsuits. This one win 4D. We are not advocating 4D, but then people, their luck do improve after changing the new number. And this is a Feng Shui master also believe in such things in Malaysia, and straight away got money, right? This one is a lot.
My name is Paxson. I get to know one of my friends who share with me regarding my handphone number. And I have changed to a new number 2 months already. Things is getting better for me. I'm getting bigger order. And after I get the order, I have the opportunity to keep the money.
So able to keep money, not just earn money. This one is improve the relationship with the wife. So some people say this is enough already. And this one is a cancer patient. After 2 years, he got the full recovery.
完全好了，2年后才去看医生，明年来去看。
So full recovery. And this guy a bit interesting. Got 1.5 million. Again, it's not everybody. We have changed for more than 4,000, but then some people big results, small result. But the key thing is that we have after sales service. And no 100%, but then most people get good results after changing the mobile number. If they don't, then we can actually advise them maybe certain things they didn't do properly in their life or in using the new number. The reason is that the path reading is very accurate, and then we have a so-called like a manual for your life, right? It's like the handphone manual, the manual for your life. You actually know how to operate your life. And then we help you to open a new bank account so that it's easier for you to keep the money. And easier way to do is to suggest a new bank password for you based on your party. Find the right benefactors. And for the mobile number, we not just design, we also search under the telcos. And once we found the perfect fit, we will book the number for you so that you can go and activate it. And we help you find the right trade, the right kind of food based on your party, what color good for you, accessories. And we also have this card reading service whereby you can come and see Teacher Lee. She will, based on the question, will pick up 2 cards and will provide you the answer there. The accuracy rate is 97%, pretty high. Huh? So you are most welcome to just book the appointment with Jean. Huh? So if you're under the package, it's free. If not, then you have to pay a fee of $68. 68. Huh? So this is a list of 13 services we have, not just change mobile number plus party report. And this service helps us to improve our health, our wealth, give us good benefactors, and also improvement in career, personality, relationship. If there's such a service, give us so many things, what's the value?
Prices.
Yeah, priceless. I think to many people, improving health alone is priceless. And the people are willing to come out with a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars to change your house feng shui. So why not invest in yourself, 2499 Sing dollars, and this is, you are able to get 13 services, right? And we included inside all those freebies. Like for example, you're able to attend a 2 days basic class without paying. So the next class is coming end of this month. So this class will allow you to become expert. This morning got somebody asking me, if I don't want to change number, I want to attend a class, how much? I say 688, free revision. And then for this package, you also can go for the intermediate class. I think it will be in December. And then these 2 classes alone is already 1,007. After you change your number, you update your friends. So friends will be very curious why you change your number. You let your friends know because it's beneficial for you. And if your friend also interested and you refer your friend to us, the company will refund you 40% of what your friend paid. So in other words, if you refer 2.5 people, you get back all your money. Isn't that amazing? So this 2499 package is for this list of 13 services. Some people look at this and say, Andy, I like it, but then you say 2499. Is there something more affordable? We know that people may want to start bit by bit, but the most important thing is to get a brand new mobile number, right? So we will design a number for you and make sure you can keep the money by giving the bank password. So the fee is $949. Under this package C, there are 2 services. The fee is $949. And you got 2 freebies also. You are able to refer your friends and earn 15%, 15% of referral reward. And then if you make payment by 6 p.m. today, then you are able to get this crystal bracelet that we sell for $68. So this is these are the 2 packages we have, either 949 or 2499. So both methods, you can change your mobile number and basically start a new life. So all you need is to submit the form to us and then we will process it. As for payments, you can always do online. This morning, somebody asked, can I use credit card? Can. You can come down to the shop to swipe the card. We are open until 7 p.m. today and every day, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. But if you want to use credit card remotely, you can use PayPal. Just that all credit card payments have a 3% processing fee. Okay, so this is the information. And then at the end of the day, I presented to you how to wealth and success with the right mobile numbers and how much is your life worth, your health, your family, love, and trust, right? Is it worth 949 or more than 949? I think this is a question that is for you to answer. Okay, so any questions from our 3 gentlemen? Dennis, Christopher, and Phil. If you know any question, you can ask me, ask Jean, and okay, so if no question, there's another seminar tonight in Chinese. If you'd like to attend one more time, and it's done by Teacher Lee, it's a little bit different, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The password is the same, Zoom password. The next English one is this Saturday. Okay, So I really look forward to seeing all of you to having a good life with the right numbers. Huh? Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a good working week. Huh? So thank you. Bye-bye. Huh?